Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina for those of you who are new here, and if you are a returning subby, only but a goodie, welcome back. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be reviewing the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Finish Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Stick Foundation. So Huda Beauty recently launched this. I want to say it's been out for about a week and a few days now. It retails for $39 on Sephora's website. A total of 39 shades in this line. The shade that I picked up is Toffee 420G. Some information on the foundation. It says that it's a lightweight foundation that glides on easily, providing customizable coverage with a natural looking skin-like finish. It says the coverage is full to light, so I guess you can get both light and it's buildable to full, right? It has a natural finish. It's for normal, dry combination, and oily skin. It says it's fragrance free, transfer proof, waterproof, humidity and sweat resistant. Formula melts into the skin for a natural filtered finish. So as usual, I'm going to use a sponge on one side of my face. This is the makeup eraser sponge, just called the sponge. And today I'm going to be using a new brush from Sephora collection. This is the Pro Foundation number 56 brush. I was stuck between 430 neutral and 420 golden. So this is what it looks like, the packaging, just a twist up. I'm just going to do a swatch on my hand so you guys can see. So I have the swatch right here, and if you guys can see, I mean, it doesn't make a difference. I'm going to put it on my face, right? If you guys can hear noise, I'm so sorry. My neighbor next door, they're literally doing construction on the house right over here. They have been doing construction for the past couple of days, so sorry about that. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more on my forehead. So as you guys can see, it looks very natural compared to the side without and the side with. It just looks like, honestly, it looks like my skin but better. I can still see my blemishes and stuff. I'm gonna just build it up a little to see how the coverage is. As you can see, it still looks very natural. It doesn't look cakey. It feels very lightweight. It looks very beautiful on the skin. It does look a little bit cakey just right in the nose area, in the crease, just a very small amount. So I'll just make sure to not use too much here. And I am noticing on my nose, it's clinging to some dry areas on my nose and around here. So let me just try to blend that out a little bit more. Let's see. One thing I noticed is that after I started to build the foundation, it didn't sit so well on my nose and like my upper lip. But before I blended it, it looked really, really good. It's basically clinging to drier areas that I have on my nose and my upper lip. It's not terrible. It's perfect once you're a distance away from my face. But if you were to come closer, you know, like if my husband was like this close to my face, then he would be able to tell that, you know, something is a little off with the foundation. You know, it doesn't look so nice around those areas. I'm going to leave that alone. So we're going to move on to the other side with the sponge. And let's see if it will look different once I use a sponge, since the sponge is wet. All right, so with the sponge, again, the coverage is light. It looks beautiful. There's nothing is not clinging to anywhere on the nose. It doesn't look cakey. It looks perfect on the side with the sponge with the one layer. So I'm gonna go ahead and build it up, see what happens. So the side with the sponge looks really good. It's barely, like, ever so lightly clinging to my nose. It's very, 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 very light amount. Like, I would have to be like super close and really, you know, looking for imperfections to see it, but I can see it. Obviously, I'm like this close to my face. You can see right here, I have this spot. It didn't cover it, so I don't think it's full coverage. So I can still see my skin peeking through on both sides. I would say it's a light to medium coverage. I do love the way it applies with both brush and sponge, to be honest. I just don't love the way it made, you know, my nose and around here look with the brush. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to speed through this part and just finish up the rest of my makeup. This is what the foundation and everything is looking like. I think it looks really, really nice. Even though, like I mentioned, it clings to some drier areas. It doesn't look too bad now that I sprayed it down, honestly. It looks a lot better since I sprayed it down and stuff. I am honestly loving the way my skin is looking, the foundation. I have no complaints right now except for what I mentioned when I layered the foundation using the brush side. See you guys in a couple of hours with my first check-in. It's currently 1 p.m. So it's been about 3 hours since I applied the foundation. I have not touched my face, and honestly the foundation is wearing really well. I don't have any creasing, no separation. It's not looking any kind of way. It looks very good still. I am a little dewy. I look dewier on camera than I do in person because I have my ring light on, so it's lights reflecting on my face. On some Fenty gloss. I'm not going to blot my face or anything. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to touch it. So far, so good. So I'll see you guys in a few hours with my overall thoughts on the foundation. So it's currently 4 p.m. So it's been several hours since I first applied the foundation. Guys, I am actually obsessed with this foundation. Never mind the fact that I am oily in the T-zone, but it's not crazy oily, but I am, you know, pretty oily, but I've been oilier, you know, with other foundations before. Now, because my oils came through, my nose is no longer like having the dry patches, but in the corner here, it still looks, this side is fine, this side of the nose corner, but this side I still see a little bit of cakiness there. So I did want to point that out. Apart from that, I have nothing bad to say about this foundation. It did claim to be transfer proof, so I do have a mask here, so I'm going to put it on and then show you guys so you can see. All right, so let's see. So as you guys can see, I don't know if you can tell, let me see. You can see my lipstick there, but it has very, very minimal transfer. Now, if I had this on for a full 8 hours, the mask, then that would be a different story. But the transfer is barely there. It is a little bit of transfer. I'm not saying there's no transfer, but it's just a small amount. I feel like this is probably going to be one of my new favorite foundations. I really do hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you did find this helpful. Leave me comments. Let me know if you try this foundation, and if you do plan on trying the foundation, leave me video suggestions in the comment section. I will make sure I put everything that I use on my face in the description box. And I will also have my foundation references for you guys. So if you are looking for any information, please check the description box. If you're not a subscriber, please make sure you subscribe. Your girl is trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. We got 2 more months and less than 200 subscribers to go. So I think we can get there. You guys could get me there, right? With all that being said, I hope you guys are staying safe, and I will see you soon in my next video.